I cheated on all 7 of my long-term boyfriends. Somehow, this is now seen as wrong or bad, when in reality, it's one of the best things to do as a girl. If your boyfriend won't obey you mindlessly and accept that he is below you, cheat on him and make him cry so he gets the point. Got another tally for the things that you do to others that you would very much hate to be done to you. Put that one up there. I'm taking another shot for this one. This is a horrible drinking game. I do not recommend it. And honestly, I've seen this all too much, and really, the biggest pro tip I can give for anybody wanting to get away with cheating is don't get into a relationship, you dumb mother! Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We are heading back into r/iamatotalPOS because, yeah, douchebaggery ain't going away. It's more persistent than any virus known to man in extraterrestrial life. So if you guys would like to be able to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. A body is found in North Carolina believed to be the missing 13-year-old Hania Aguilar.
Not surprised. She was looking for something, judging by her slightly suggestive pictures. She found it.
Ah yes, you know, God forbid somebody smiles in their picture, that totally means they're looking for something that your mind is definitely messed up enough to think of. Only person in this whole scenario that is learning a lesson in F around and find out is you dingus.
If somebody is dead and your first thought is, well, that wouldn't have happened to them had they have not looked slightly suggestive,
then you very much need therapy, help, and also do not need to be around the internet anytime soon. Stop it, touch grass, you just need a straitjacket at this point. A Girl Scout troop treasurer is arrested for stealing over $12,000. The suspect cashed fraudulent checks that made unauthorized card payments. A former Girl Scout troop treasurer has been arrested and charged with felony theft after allegedly stealing over $12,000 from the troop during her time at the helm. Really now? Now we gotta start running background checks on the damn Girl Scout troops officers? Really? It's all cookie sales, really. Landlord of a 27-year-old woman who was kidnapped by Hamas demands her rent in Israel. A landlord in Israel has allegedly told the roommate of a 27-year-old woman who was kidnapped by Hamas militants to pay her rent or he will remove her belongings from her apartment. Look for replacements. You are not doing me a favor by living here. He told her roommate. Her father criticized the landlord and shared the landlord's chat with the roommate. I know that a person can't pay rent if they've been kidnapped, but telling your roommate, okay, look, I know that your roommate's been kidnapped, but you're not doing anything good for me here. I don't care about you. I'll find a replacement. Probably is not the best way to go about this. Holy shit. My husband served in the army forces. He suffers from PTSD and it helps keep the night terrors away. Yeah, this ain't the POS part of this though.
Link to the clip. I'm at Mr. Beast.
Yeah, no, I'm not showing that link. That don't need to see the light of day. Yeah, YouTube, you really need to be cracking down on this bot thing, but honestly, I kind of think as of current recent events at the time I'm recording this, the bot thing can kind of sit on the back burner. I think you got other hot waters that you're in at the moment, involving a certain Sniper Wolf. So I'm fairly certain if you've been on YouTube, you've seen the whole thing of what happened with Jax Films and SS Sniper Wolf. Well, just in case you hadn't been on Twitter, yeah, YouTube did respond. Took them a whole week for some weird reason, but they did respond, confirming SS Sniper Wolf has received a temporary monetization suspension per creator responsibility policies, off-platform actions that put others' personal safety at risk, harm our community, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube. Hoping that everyone helps move this convo to a better place. Yes, because this totally don't sound like it's exactly worded like how everybody hates their, grade school's zero tolerance policy against bullying. Let's punish both of them, even though, riddle me this, YouTube, what in the shit did Jax do? Oh, also, if you happen to be curious as to what exactly a temporary monetization suspension for YouTubers that make YouTube the big bucks look like, look no further.
Do the crime. Okay, time's up.
Yeah, I got my own little thing to have into this because anybody else remember when I told you guys that YouTube gave me a channel warning because of the baby from Men in Black? Yeah, no, that one still has a chip on my shoulder, and I'm not happy about that one at all. Unfortunately, I don't make anywhere near the same amount of money for YouTube, so lo and behold, they can do worse to me for less. The same thing can be said about Twitch. Unfortunately, if you're an valuable asset to a company, they're going to do what they can to keep you around. Because if you're not on the platform, that might actually be somewhat of a dent in their finances. Bottom line, this happened, and I really hate that this is the meme that I was able to make out of the 5-second thought process that I had thinking up of it. This judge gave the 29-year-old expectant mother the maximum sentence of 20 years in prison for manslaughter after this person died September 30th, 2016. This person said that she had left their kid in the back of her patrol car while she went to her supervisor's home and did the under-the-sheet shuffle with him and fell asleep. The then supervisor said he didn't know the toddler was in the car. When she entered her guilty plea last month, the judge said that he didn't know what punishment could be worse than what you have already experienced. Imagine taking up a job where the main ideal is the preservation of life and, you know, just protecting citizens and all that stuff, and you can't even protect your own kid because you're too horny. Posts like this that are very much having me question who should and should not have the ability to have kids. Especially since the caption stated that by the time she was sentenced, she was pregnant again. Pfizer hikes the price of the virus's antiviral, I don't even know if I can say that because I fear the YouTube monetization thing, from $530 to nearly $1,400 from the No Mercy department. Well, I'll tell you this right now, that department's living up to its name. Holy shit. Pfizer this week revealed that it raised the list price of a course of its life-saving antiviral substance used to reduce the risk of severe virus in those most vulnerable to nearly $1,400, more than double the roughly $530 the US government has paid for the treatment in the emergency phase of the pandemic. The Pfizer CEO, Albert Bourla, had noted in an investor call at the beginning of the week that the company would increase the price of that as it moves from government distribution to the commercial market at the end of this year. But he did not announce the new list price then. Instead, the company revealed the more than twofold increase in a letter to pharmacies and clinics dated Wednesday. The Wall Street Journal was the first to report the list price of $1,390 after viewing the letter. A Pfizer spokesperson told the Journal that pricing for this is based on the value it provides to patients, providers, and healthcare systems due to its important role in help reducing the virus-related hospitalizations and deaths. A cost-effectiveness analysis last year determined that the value of this is between $563 and $906 per treatment course, according to nonprofit pricings watchdogs the Institute for Clinical and Economic Review. I could have sworn I've seen this dude getting interviewed, and his response was just a longer version of, well, why not? Also, after seeing the whole thing of, oh yeah, they're making it more expensive for the government, my first thought was, yeah, no, that's definitely not gonna trickle down to us getting screwed in the behind. I'm no financial expert, but at least I can spot when I'm getting financially screwed.
Join the movement. Help us. #ban Father's Day. It hurts the feelings of many young children who have two moms. #yes, all women.
Okay, but what about like the kids that have two dads? What about that? Also, for anybody wondering what's going on down here, that is what we like to call on Twitter a fat ratio, because with that many quote retweets, I don't even gotta scroll down, even though I can't because it's cropped that way. This person set the comments to only be allowed by mutuals, but that just basically allows you to get torn apart in the quote retweets. Don't say something on the internet if you think that you can diffuse flipping it around with the good old-fashioned "that's different" card. A Good Samaritan spent 2 weeks in a maximum security prison after a woman whose car he helped fix falsely accused him of indecent assault. And unfortunately, what also happened is the guy actually wound up losing his marriage marriage because of this person. The woman in the article had stated that he had asked her some form of payment in the lewd manner, which very much was something that she had made up, that she admitted to making up after detectives had interrogated her. Whenever I see this kind of stuff, it just makes me lose faith in people as a whole. Like, you want to help people because it's the right thing to do, but I don't know. It feels like every time you do it, you always run the risk of this coming back to bite you for some weird reason. And now there's always that what if in the back of your head because of it. And stuff like this makes me really wish that the punishment for making these false accusations was the same as what the person was about to get had they have actually been sentenced, because there have been people that have been put away for decades because of accusations. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the videos. If you guys would like to be amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.